Real estate agents, what's the most disturbing reason someone had to sell their house immediately? After 12 years, I thought I'd seen everything. Divorces, deaths, financial ruin, people fleeing affairs, escaping debt, running from scandal. But nothing prepared me for the Hendricks house. Vivian called me on a Tuesday morning, voice shaking. I need to sell immediately. Today, if possible. She'd inherited the Victorian from her aunt 6 months earlier. Beautiful property, wraparound porch, original hardwood, 3 acres of gardens, worth at least $800,000, maybe more. What's your timeline? I asked, already calculating commission. Before sunset, she said, I'll take any offer. Red flags everywhere. But desperate sellers meant quick sales, and I had a mortgage payment due. When I arrived, Vivian was standing on the front porch, suitcases at her feet. She looked like she hadn't slept in days. Dark circles, trembling hands, constantly glancing over her shoulder. Show me the problem areas first, I said, pulling out my tablet. She led me inside, whispering, it's not the house, it's what I found. The interior was stunning. Crown molding, crystal chandeliers, Persian rugs. Every room looked like a museum. But Vivian kept walking, past the formal dining room, past the library with floor-to-ceiling books. We stopped at a door I'd assumed was a closet. Basement? I asked. She nodded, her face pale. The stairs creaked as we descended. Normal basement at first. Concrete walls, exposed beams, old furniture covered in sheets. Then I noticed the scratches on the walls, deep gouges like fingernails clawing at concrete. My aunt was eccentric, Vivian said. I knew she kept exotic pets, but this, in the corner sat an industrial freezer, padlocked shut. I found the key yesterday, she whispered. My stomach dropped. What's inside? See for yourself. The lock clicked open. I lifted the lid and immediately staggered backward. The smell hit first. Decay, chemicals, something sweet and rotten. Inside were dozens of glass jars, each containing what looked like specimens, preserved organs floating in yellow liquid. Jesus, I breathed. There's more. Behind the freezer, hidden panels revealed a room I'll never forget. Medical equipment, surgical tables, restraints, monitoring devices, charts on the walls tracking subjects by number, not name, photos showing procedures I couldn't identify. Vivian's voice cracked. The neighbors mentioned people who visited Aunt Cordelia over the years. Graduate students, she called them, but they never left. In filing cabinets, we found detailed records, experiments, surgeries, names, ages, family backgrounds of people who disappeared over 2 decades. The local university had missing person reports matching every single file. I can't live here, Vivian said. I can't even be here another night. Every creak, every shadow, I keep thinking she's still down there. I closed my tablet. You need to call the police. I already did. They're coming this afternoon, but I need this sold before the media finds out, before my name gets attached to this. We listed it that morning for $300,000, less than half its value. By noon, I had 3 cash offers. By 4 p.m., we'd closed with a developer who planned to demolish everything. The police arrived as the new owners signed papers. They found 17 bodies buried in the garden. Aunt Cordelia had been running underground medical experiments for decades, luring desperate people with promises of experimental treatments. Vivian moved across the country that night. The lot sits empty now. Neighbors say they still hear screaming on quiet nights, though the developer insists it's just wind through the trees where the house used to stand. I stopped taking desperate sellers after that. Some houses aren't meant to be sold. They're meant to be forgotten.